This is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed, it was the charisma, it was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's gonna look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee, ladies and gentlemen, Bruce effing Lee steps inside the octagon and is ready to fight. Our tail of the tape now for this lightweight championship fight. And now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Lightweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Jon the Magician Dodson. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Lightweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here's Bruce Lee getting ready for another UFC start as we begin round one. So fast, so quick, so good at setting up striking angles, and it's hard to simulate the speed in training. I know the opponent has talked a lot about trying to find training partners to simulate Bruce Lee. Easier said than done. Bruce Lee trying to get off to a good start tonight. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Big left hand there inside. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Unable to land with that punch.
It's just a really high pace, too. It's a really high striking pace for these two. Nice kick. Good jab there by the champion. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab. Trading huge shots. Let's see who's going to be the last man standing.
Oh, hook to the head by Jon Dodson. Back to the left hand now, unable to connect. Timely defense there, huge block for him. Keeping him honest with the jab. Honing in on those counters. 2 minutes have expired off the round 1 clock here.
The fighters separate.
All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
Oh, good sequence there. The right hand followed by the left. Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Oh, and he lands another pinpoint counter. He has done an excellent job, seemingly all night, remaining patient, waiting for his opponent to strike first, and timing his counters perfectly. Throwing that jab, no good. Under 2 minutes now to go. Oh, there's that kick, and it lands. Lee gets caught by that straight punch. You got to do better than that defensively.
Great job getting that kick home. Nice body kick.
Oh, nice connection with that punch. It's one thing to have an edge and reach. It's another to take advantage. Nicely done. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Nice straight punch.
Beautiful combination there. If you are teaching an up-and-coming fighter about throwing volume strikes effectively, you can do worse than watching the film on this.
I mean, it's a master class, John. It's a master class in mixing up the target, mixing up the strikes, and ending your combinations with the kick.
Less than a minute now to go in round one. Oh, uppercut lands.
He's got to start moving his head. He cannot take this many shots to the head. Oh, kick.
All right, single collar tie now. Dodson gets tagged by that stiff jab. All right, so now his body language really starting to change and the bruises starting to accumulate on that side.
I mean, you're looking at it, right? When you can visibly see the damage on the body, you know that the work has been done. What a beautiful game plan put together by this team.
10 seconds now to go in the round. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one.
Listen, great round, man. You really kept the pressure on him. I told you you're going to win this fight with cardio. Let's keep that pace up and let's keep putting that pressure on him.
All right, there's the end of the round, and you've got to be in a serious flow to not just execute that Superman punch, but to even attempt it.
To even try it, you got to be really in your rhythm. Everything has to be going perfectly, as we saw in the lead-up to that attack.
Well, what a round it was. Daniel Cormier, you are one of the greatest mixed martial arts athletes of all time. I'm not sure you can do a Superman punch like that, though.
With my luck, I would try to push off. My foot would be slippery, wet or something. I would fall right into a knee. No, I would not try that. I don't have that ability. I'm not that free inside the octagon.
All right, so as this next round gets underway, hopefully the good action we saw in the last round will continue. Both fighters certainly had their ups and downs. Both got the offense going. But now we'll see if one fighter or the other can really take control of what has been a very close fight thus far. Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Both fighters throwing heat now. All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. This dude's in the zone.
This guy's throwing his basketball in the midst of the ocean. He can't miss with anything that he throws. Every kick lands, every punch lands. He has just outclassed this guy on the feet. You have got to find a way to change the way that this fight is playing out, or your night's going to end very early.
Oh, looked like he got tagged a couple times there up top.
Does a great job of getting that leg kick.
Oh, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just over 3 minutes to go now.
Oh.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Winded up on the right there to no avail. Lee's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Still unable to find that precise range with the high kick. Straight punch, useful.
Oh.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Well, lands a good series of kicks there, DC. It really didn't take him long to get a good beat on his opponent.
He figured the timing, and now he's been driving kick after kick into his opponent.
Would you look at the size of that bruise on his body, his opponent will likely continue to attack.
Nice combination. Oh, my goodness, what a kick! I give one, I take one. You give one, you take one. That's how this fight is being played out.
Oh, a huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. 1 minute now, says the round 2 clock.
Just turning his hip over into the leg kick.
All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
Lead left by John Dodson. And doing work with the jab. Right hook to the head, blocked. 20 seconds left. Oh, the roundhouse kick lands. Dodson's nose is bleeding now, so we'll see how he handles that adversity, but nothing ideal about it here in the middle of this fight. Round 3 next.
Stop.
All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
Don't give him an opportunity.
All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good, and that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
You ready to fight? Ready. Do it.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. All right, so another round is now underway. Pretty good action over the previous 10 minutes. Your thoughts on what we might see here?
Both of the guys really picking up on the action, putting their foot on the gas, and really starting to drive it home as we approach the end of the fight, and we're still so evenly matched, and the fight has been so close to this point.
Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here.
He loaded up on that right hand, too. They're so evenly matched, they're going tit for tat.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yeah, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Unable to connect there. And he blocks the shot there. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Just over 3 minutes now to go. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He has certainly found his range on the feet.
I mean, when you don't...
Picture-perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Out of range with that kick attempt.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Side kick is true. Dodson gets caught by another side kick there.
He hurt him bad.
Big left hand. Oh, a huge block there. The head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about done. He's got him hurt very bad with his head kick. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot.
Oh!
He hurt him again!
Dodson's blocking pretty well now, so an adjustment made by the fighter to protect that already significantly damaged nose. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds. And now the jab gets through. Oh, collar tie. Oh, he's staying busy here, connecting with a barrage of punches. Trying to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Final 30 seconds of this third round.
Solid kick lands here.
All right, well, that blow is fauceting from that cut with each strike landed, and he continues to effectively target that area.
You know, we are talking about a guy with a super high fight IQ. So when you give him that blood, that crimson red is nothing more than something that inspires him to continue doing what he's doing. So you have got to change something. You got to get your head moving so you're not taking too much damage to that cut.
That's 3 rounds in the can. We're headed to the championship rounds. All right, there's the end of the round. I'm looking over to my left, UFC President Dana White. I think he's making out the bonus check right now. Incredible back and forth action.
Sign the check, boss. These two young men deserve $50,000. Hell, let's give them each $100,000 for the performance that they just put on in one round. Both were hurt. Both were able to withstand the punishment, and I can't wait until the next round gets started.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
We have arrived at the 4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes. Big kick.
Nice crack there. Well, he might be working towards an attritive knockout here tonight as he kicks. Yes, let him see.
You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now. Oh, nice kick. Whoa!
Man, this is wild. These guys are both throwing everything with fight-ending intentions. Lee gets hit with that hook. He's got to be careful here. Just out of the range with that right hand. Dodson's really targeting that cut right now, and why not? He has opened up his opponent. Might as well continue to attack that particular area. Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Oh, caught him flush with the head kick there, DC.
Beautiful setup to get his leg up there quickly before his opponent could react.
Just over 3 minutes to go. Pretty good jab there by John Dodson. Trying to hammer that big leg. All right, we'll see if he has any response here. His opponent continues to land. A lot of swelling upstairs.
Well, you got to move your head. You've got to be preemptive. You cannot wait until your opponent starts to throw something in your direction. You've got to avoid right now if you want to avoid having this become an issue.
Try to establish that jab. Well, there's no denying his toughness, but how much damage to the body can one man take? At some point, the referee's got to get involved, I would think.
Well, someone, I mean, this guy's as tough as they come. And his toughness is really showing right now. But should it really have to? That's the question now. Someone should save this man from himself.
All right, hands up, hands up. I'm going to set up that uppercut now.
Under 2 minutes now to go in the round.
Oh, left hook.
Nice jab by Lee.
He's throwing these punches in combination.
Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish. Oh, my goodness. He's hurting him bad, man. That right hook is nasty.
Nice, good. Keep that.
Oh, nice body shot. Big knee to the body. He went high on that one.
Oh, Superman punch. Under a minute to go in round 4. Unable to connect with the right.
Work. Come on, bud. Let's get those hands working now.
Back to the jab now, no good. Yet again, rinse and repeat, targeting that swelling, and you gotta think this is gonna start to affect his performance now.
Yeah, it's at a point now, John, where he's gonna start to get desperate. He's gonna start to make some mistakes because this swelling is not just minor anymore. We're starting to get into the major territory.
Keep that left hand high.
10 seconds to go in round 4.
All right.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, another 5 minutes in the can. Crowd going nuts. Why not? Stunned him again in that round. No finish yet. Perhaps it's an eventuality. Big round there from Lee.
Finish this fight. He is
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
Fifth and final round, forthcoming.
Heavy body kick lands.
Yet another huge kick lands.
Nice shot there by the champ. And there's that jab.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by John Dodson.
Oh, big punch lands.
Oh, flying knee to the head. Dodson going for the leg kick. He misses. Missed with that attempt. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Throwing that jab now again. The fighter evades. Dodson's cut on his nose is just pouring blood at this point. You wonder if that's impacting his breathing by now. Oh, beautiful knee to the body by him there. Again, we talked off the top about his size advantage, and he put it to good use there.
Clean punch.
Well, he's got the longer reach, and he certainly showed it there in landing that straight punch. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
Under 3 minutes now to go round 5. I might let you kick the inside of my leg after the show.
No.
See how that feels.
You don't want that, J.A. You do not want that. No one wants that. Even trained professional fighters can't take too many of those strikes.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Well, this fight has been absolutely crazy. Both fighters continuing to target the head and the face of the other. I feel like we're going to get like an ambulance pick with these two guys later tonight.
Yeah, they are both beat up. They are both unwilling to take a step back. They are both wearing the damage, but both okay with it in order to have a good, fun fight.
Dodson's been dealing with that cut on his nose for a while, and now it is just pouring blood. Under 2 minutes now to go in the fight. Push kick there to the body.
Oh, back and forth we go.
Oh, one more kick to the body. Swing and a miss by John Dodson. That's good defense to get that guard up. Dodson's cut is getting worse here. Man, is that bleeding. Oh, and he lands yet another flush knee. That's going to leave a mark. And again, when you're using this length as effectively as he is here tonight, we might get a finish here in the not-too-distant future. Oh, nice jab by Lee. Just misses with the jab there. Under a minute now to go in the fight. He's really bleeding something fierce now. That cut is not getting any better. The left hand is there for Dodson. Oh, good work with the jab there. .30 seconds now to go in the fight.
Nice punch lands.
Maybe the best strike he's thrown tonight.
The biggest shot that he's landed all night. A massive uppercut land. Oh!
Final 10 seconds of the fight. All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-48. Judge 2 scores it 49-47, Dotson. And Judge 3 scores it 48-47. For the winner by majority decision, and new UFC lightweight champion of the world, Jon the Magician Dotson.
So the Magician Jon